Good morning, Nick class. Today we are going to focus on our legs. Given that we have class on Tuesday and Thursday now, I'm going to vary it up a little bit. So I was just thinking about this 5 minutes ago and now I forgot. Okay. Today we're going to be working more of our kicks, our hips, our obliques, like that. Then on Thursday, for those of you that are here, we're going to work our stances, burn that way. So today we're not going to do it in between the 8 brocades. We're going to do that in normal class, stretch, and then get to our kicks. And Thursday will be a little bit more typical. Feet together, right fists, left palm, show courtesy. And we're going to start off with our standing meditation. Remember to stay focused on the breath. And breathe in. And out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. And out. Next one, breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. And the closing, breathe in. And out. Shake it out. And neck stretch up. Down. Stretch up. Down. Right side. Switch. Switch. And switch. Neck rotations. Other way. Hands up. Wrist rotations in. Switch. Shoulder rotation forward. Back. Slap the kidneys. Chest. Center. Other way. And keep the feet separated. Grab the ball waist turning. Inhale as you go up. Exhale as you go down. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. Other direction. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. Last one. Breathe in. Out. Shake it out. Feet together. Knee rotations. Other way. Separate the feet. Knee rotations inside circles. Other way. And shake it out. Ankles, right side, inside. Other way. And switch legs, inside circles. And switch. Shake it out. Slap the left side. Switch. Legs. Lower back. Stomach washing. Top of the head. Warm up the hands. Massage the face, forehead. Eyes. Nose. Mouth. Neck. Thyroid glands. Kidneys. And shake it out. Now we move on to the 8 brocades. Go smooth through them, stretch, and then get to our kicks. Number 1, holding up the sky. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. And out. Next up, number 2. Yeah. I'm going to ask you to try and challenge yourself if you want to. The way that I originally learned this is a lot more difficult in that you don't move. If this is the position you're in, you don't rise up and sink from it. You're just going to stay here for the duration of the exercise. Now, you don't have to do that, obviously, but it's worth a try. That's how I'm going to do it. But if you don't want to, rise up when you breathe in, sink as you breathe out. Breathe in. And out. In. Out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. And the closing, breathe in. And out. Shake it out, stand up. Next one, number 3. Pressing up and down for the stomach and the spleen. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. Breathe in. Out. Last one, breathe in. And out. And closing, breathe in. And out. Next one, number 4. Same story as number 2. You rise when you breathe in, you sink when you breathe out, or you just stay in the same position. So feel free to try whichever version you want. Let's do this. Looking back to deal with negative emotions. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. And the closing, breathe in. And out. Shake it out, stand up. Next, we move on to number 5. Same story. We don't really rise and sink in that one anyway, but nonetheless, try your best to stay down if you want to give that one a shot. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. And out. Shake it out. Next one, we move on to number 6, jolting back. Now this one, there's obviously no stance difference, but the breathing is different. So the way we originally did this was there are only 2 breaths. You exhale going down and inhale coming up. There's no like midpoint breath, if that makes sense. Because the way that we typically do it, breathe in, out, breathe in, out, breathe in, out, and so on. In this case, breathe in to start, you breathe out and touch down, then you breathe in and hold, and you breathe out when you go down. That's how I'm going to do it, just so that we have some variance, just so you can try and challenge yourselves. If not, you can do it the other way that you're used to doing. Number 6, jolting back. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. out. Breathe in. Out. And the closing, breathe in. And out. Shake it out. That one's honestly, I find, I'm sure that's not the case for most of you, but I find that one to be more difficult than the ones where we hold this. Because for some reason, when I don't breathe out through my nose for a long time, or breathe in through my nose for that matter, I feel like I feel like I'm going to die. If that makes any sense, it just feels so unnatural. But I do feel like I get a lot more out of the exercise that way. So, feel free to try it one day. Next one, number 7, same story as the other ones. Stay in the stance. The only thing that's really moving are the arms, the head, and the eyes. Staring at the fists with angry eyes. Breathe in. And out. In. Out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. And the closing, breathe in. And out. Stand up. Last but not least, number 8, rising up with the heels to bring the energy to the crown. This one's always been the same. No variances on this one. So this one should be easy. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. Out. Last one, breathe in. And out. Next, let's do some seated meditation. Now, when we do the seated meditation, try to focus on the 24 postures form because A, I don't know if we're going to have time to do it, and B, bruh, I don't know if we're going to have time to do it, and stay. And I also think it's important to learn how to synchronize your breath while visualizing the movement. If you can do that, you have it solid. The most important thing, well, yeah, I'd say one of the most important things is to learn how to not be dependent. A lot of times when I'm teaching, I'll teach someone a set of movements, whatever. And if we go over it a couple of times and I say, okay, go ahead, do it. And they can't because they're not following me as I do. And, it's cool that they can do it with me, but you have to be able to do it without me because I'm not always there when you practice, assuming you practice at home. So if you can start to visualize it in your head, it's going to make it a lot easier for you to do it physically. Not to mention that if you can't visualize it in your head, you probably already don't really know it physically. And at which point, you know what you have to work on. So let's begin. And open your eyes. Set up for butterfly stretch. You really want to actually try to get a deep stretch today because the more loose you can be, the easier it's going to make your kicks. And head down. right leg out. Stretch forward. Switch. And open up. And stretch forward. Yeah, stretch the right side. Switch. And feet together. Stretch forward. And shake it out. Stand up. All right, let's work our kicks. Okay. So I don't need this. You can feel free to, hold on to a wall or something, but don't necessarily need to. Well, yeah, try not to. That way you get to work your balance, but if it's a little too shaky for you, definitely feel free. All right, so first thing is more of a stretch. Let's go straight up and down using your rear leg. Keep the hands on the waist. You're gonna swing the foot up as high as you can. You wanna try to keep your hips in line. You're gonna do 5 and 5 and then switch to another kick. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And switch sides. I'm going to do it at this side angle now just so you can see. Now I'm using my other leg. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. All right, next one. That's called a Yantek stretch kick. Next one, move on to is outside crescent kick. Now, this one's a little bit more difficult, but the concept remains the same. You kind of just swing your leg. You're just going to guide its direction in a circle. Generally, how we do this, we have the hands out. You kick the hand. Just keep the hand out. That's the side that you're kicking. And if you need to, hold on to a wall and do this. If you can, the foot should not go higher than your head, but just go as high as you can. And hand out. Ready? Gonna do 5 and 5, just like before. 1. And also, just a pointer. It helps if you turn this front foot just a hair out, it kind of opens up the space for the kick to come out from. That was 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. And switch sides. Side. Ready. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Shake it out. Next one is the inside crescent kick. Again, very similar. The only difference is it's going to be opposite sides, meaning this one was left hand, left leg. This one's going to be right hand, left leg. So same story though, just in the opposite direction. Instead of going out, you go in. Can do 5, then 5. Ready. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and switch. Ready. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Shake it out. All right. Now you definitely want to use a chair or a wall. That works too. Oakley dokley. So the main focus is not so much the kick as it is what we're strengthening, right? I don't suggest anyone go around trying to sidekick somebody, but unless you've been training for that for a few years. But what you want to get is develop the muscles here, the obliques, and the hips. So first thing we're going to do, like, you don't want to kick higher than your hip height for now. That's perfectly fine. Bottom foot points to the wall. You want to keep this leg as straight as possible. You're going to pick up, go out, go in, and down. We're going to do 8 on each side. Ready. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and last one, 8. And switch sides. Same story. Remember too, it's fair to lean back more. That's going to give you more ability to reach. And it's definitely going to pull on this, which will, give you an additional stretch. Same story. Ready. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Cool. Now, This one, I definitely want you guys to try not to use a support because I want you to work your balance. However, have your support close in case. Okay. It's actually very simple on paper. It's difficult when you do it, but we're just gonna do this. We're honestly just gonna do 3 and 3, normal, and then do it the other way. So you can put your hands up, hands on the hip, however you want to do it. Starting with the back leg, we're just gonna do 3. This is called an arrow kick. It's knee, kick, knee, then back. So ready, knee, kick, knee, 1, knee, kick, knee, 2, knee, kick, knee, 3, and switch. Knee, kick, knee, 1, knee, kick, knee, 2. Last one, knee, kick, knee, 3. Okay, now easy enough. Next one, we're gonna do, let's stick with 8. Same story, but don't put the foot down. We're gonna hang here, and we're gonna do that 8 times. Same pace, only difference is you don't put the foot down. So it sounds easy, it gets difficult. Ready, yep. So 1, back, 2, back, 3, back, 4, back, 5, back, 6, back, 7, back, 8, and hold, back, and switch sides. Knee up, ready. 1, back, 2, back, 3, back, 4, back, 5, back, 6, back, 7, back, and 8. Hold. And back. All right. Now, grab the chair again. Now we're going to go back to the side kick, but we're going to do it way different. Well, I wouldn't say way different, but different. So you can also do this without the chair. You're essentially going to just bring this leg up, but the hard part is going to be keeping the hips in line. Now there's 2 different ways you can do this. You can focus on here, or you can focus on here. Now, if you're going to focus on your obliques, you really don't have to extend the leg out. You can really just bring the knee up and tighten up here. If you want to focus on the stretch here, it helps to keep the leg straight and swing up. As a matter of fact, we're going to do both. We're going to do 5 and 5 of each. So starting with the obliques, just bring the knee up. You want to feel the tension here, and then relax. So 5 of those. Ready. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, down. Now we go straight into the other one. This one, you really want to make sure this foot is pointed back. And this leg is straight, more so than this leg. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And switch sides. First starting up top. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Same story. Swing that leg up. Keep this bottom leg straight and toe pointed back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And shake it out. All right. Now, how much time do we have left? Steady. Right on time. Cool. So keep those exercises in mind. They're definitely important, especially since it's very difficult to practice kicks with Tai Chi because the first form has this, and that's it. You do it, twice? The second form has an outside crescent kick, and the same kick is 24. So you don't really get much of that. So it's important that you take some time aside to get those exercises in. And I'm sure, you can think of a million other exercises that'll work your obliques, that'll do this, that'll do that. But I find these to be cooler. That's just my opinion. You don't have to feel the same way, but I'd rather do something cool than, this all the time. But, to each their own. Anywho, make sure you get in some practice on the form today. Even if it's just walking through it, just to start memorizing it if you haven't done so already. And something else. Also, try to do like a cool down stretch, especially with kicks, because it while you want to stretch to do kicks, kicking naturally tenses up certain muscle groups. So you definitely want to stretch those out to avoid some additional soreness, if any. So with that, I will see you on Thursday. If I see you on Thursday, if not, I hope to see you all next Tuesday. Feet together, right fist, left palm, show courtesy. Thank you all for coming out. Be safe. Have a great week. Hope to see you all on Thursday.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.